Welcome back. Here we are with episode 20 of Chrono Trigger. This is Idrin.
This is Roxy.
And this is Ambi.
And now we're heading our way back to the floating continent of Zeal after having rescued the Guru Melkor.
So, did they say why he was being imprisoned, or...?
Basically because he was acting against the Queen and trying to stop her from doing all this crazy lava stuff.
He was too cool.
They use Lavos as a giant generator plan.
Yep. And before we do that, we're going to stop in Kajor, where we can actually talk to this new now, and possibly get some equipment. If he likes our answer.
How many, tries does this take?
Just the two. Thankfully.
Just the two, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so we've got to be, quote-unquote, honest about it not being Shala's pendant.
The opposite of what you would probably expect in a video game.
Yeah, because, it is Shala's pendant, sort of, but... Anyway, we're gonna head on with Ayla and Robo.
I just realized you
Best
could
party.
see, Ayla's thighs flexing as she runs up and down, whatever. That's kind of uncomfortable.
Always with the immortality.
Why are people afraid to die? That's the question. Fooey? Wow.
Dalton is great.
Dalton deserves to die. Ha.
Well, let's fight him then.
Ha.
We're history.
Ha.
I mean, he's not wrong.
You know what Dalton's sprite reminds me of? I've never seen the movie, but I want to say Escape from New York or some shit. Like that guy.
Fucking Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snake Plissken.
Yeah. It's got a pretty high evasion, by the way. You might notice that Robo's tackle attempt didn't work quite well.
Sneaky little guy.
Yeah.
Did
so
he
this
just
is
drop
really
an entire cannonball? I'm sorry.
Yep. I was just gonna say, this isn't quite the right party you might want to take against him, but it'll do well enough.
I think it's a fantastic party for all occasions. I mean, unless you need magic.
Yeah.
I guess.
And this is about all that he's got, so after we try a few more texts, let's go ahead and skip onwards. He doesn't really do much more than just dropping the cannonballs, which cut you down by half HP, and once you do finally take him down, as we'll see here... he just tries to take advantage of being at low HP with a final attack.
Very anime of him.
Dual Tech Boogie.
Looks like your history, Dalton.
Wait, is that a portal? A time portal?
Not quite the time kind, but it is a portal.
Is it a space portal?
Yes.
Seems to be. It does teleport us.
Yep.
Oh,
Here
for
we
a
are
second,
at the Ocean Palace.
I thought it teleported us into a trap.
Oh. That's pretty cool. So we're now in the Ocean Palace?
Yep.
Awesome.
I like the thing with Dalton, by the way, that he just keeps running away because he doesn't want to die before he's immortal.
I'm sorry. What lies beyond? What lies beyond? Lavos beckons.
Hey, Frog and Robo.
Hey. Oh, man.
He's getting out.
Meanwhile...
Alright, mother.
The Mammoth machine, you might remember, is what they use to extract energy out of Lavos. So,
Yeah.
brought it down to as close to Lavos as they could get, and they're turning it on full so that they'll have enough energy to last forever.
Fools.
Turning on this giant evil machine they've created. I mean, look at it. Look at it. It's like a horrible eldritch beetle.
What could possibly go wrong? Really?
Oh. Scouters.
Yep.
Do they scan your power level?
Not quite. Nope, they're each associated with a specific element, and if you use the wrong element, you get a counterattack.
Does it count physical as an element, or?
Thankfully, no. So you can beat them down that way, or you can just use the right spell on them. Either way, they're pretty weak. They do have a relatively high defense, so it's a little bit slower to use physical, but they're no real trouble.
A Rune Blade. That sounds something new.
He's so happy. I love Frogman.
I'm gonna hold on to his current weapon because it's even better than the magic boost. It gives a damage multiplier against magic enemies.
Well, that seems very useful right now.
Yep. Picked it up from the new before we left.
It looked like for a second that Robo just knocked Chrono in the back of the head. Jesus. The best
That was
attack.
for you, Ambi.
Let me hold
So yeah,
my
like
friend
you can-
by the ankles and spin him around.
But yeah, like you can see, even with just physical, they're not too troublesome.
And Aeons. That's a lot of defense.
Yep. Great music here, by the way. I like how it's sort of a twist on Chrono's theme.
Ooh,
Here we come to the third type.
Palazzo.
I wish I had more to say about that, but I don't even remember Chrono's theme right now.
Ah, that's fair.
Kaiser Arm. Kaiser Arm.
Who the fuck?
A mage,
Here we get-
apparently.
Yep. Kind of an annoying one, too, because of this ability. He can use Lock, which is basically silence.
No spells, or just no attacking?
No spells. But in a place like this, where a lot of enemies have high defense, then it can get kind of annoying to deal with it.
Hey, Aeon. I wonder if we'll ever get a triple tech with Chrono and Frog and Robo. Where, was it, Robo grabs Chrono by the ankles, and then Chrono grabs Frog by the ankles, and they just do a really big spin.
Oh, that would
Or-
be nice.
Or Robo has each of them, like, one per arm.
So here, these guys are a little tricky. The Jin doesn't actually do anything, but on its own. But so long as the Barghest is up, it's protected by a shield. That means you will basically do no damage to it. And you hit a switch.
Hey, so is this place just a lot of rooms? That
A lot
are...
of rooms, a lot of switches, and a lot of glowing lava underwater
Oh, that's
or
what
something.
that is?
I have no idea. Whatever it is, it's very shiny.
Maybe it's Lavos.
Throw a rock in there then. See if it hurts him.
Just keep dropping pebbles until he wakes up.
Just, hey. Hey, Lavos. Hey. Hey.
Pour water on him until it becomes obsidian and he can't move anymore.
Just spray him with a little water bottle and be like, bad Lavos. Don't destroy the world.
Star Sword.
Star Sword.
Probably something fancy like meteorite iron or something.
I'm kind of sad there aren't more, weapon changes from the items. Aside from, I think, the Shadow Punch changed how Robo's punch worked. Like,
Yeah.
you just teleport punch to people instead of the chain fist sort of punch.
Yeah. They do change the item models, at least, which is a nice touch that you didn't see in a lot of RPGs from this time.
I think even in like a decent number of modern sort of RPGs, they don't change the item models just because they have like a set weapon that looks cool.
Yeah. And like you see here, the Jin literally does nothing once you kill a Vargas. Just there to finish it up.
Do they have like anything aside from the kill one first mechanic, or?
There's that well, not a counterattack, but there's that attack you saw where they punch Frog back and forth, and they do have a counterattack if you hit the Vargas and wasn't enough to kill it. We'll see that later on. Now we've got these switches down, we can head back to this lower section once we get past these guys.
Hey, we dodged it.
Yep.
A shockwave.
And now we've got access to this middle area, but first we're going to head around the edge. They hit a thing right here.
Demon hit.
And I equipped the wrong one here.
Oh no.
It's also got a damage multiplier for magic enemies anyway, so... Could have been a worse mistake.
Was it for Robo?
It was for Frog, actually. Chrono had the demon... Frog has the demon hit, but Chrono had the demon edge. And got confused by the names.
What's the lapis they keep dropping?
That's a cure your entire party item. It cures everyone for 200 hit points.
Oh, Morrow.
Shockwave is Lucca's weapon.
Yep. Shockwave does random chaos, and Sonic Bow does random slow.
I'm disturbed that I can, like, see each individual titty on those statues. Like, it's not just one bosom, it's... There's one titty, there's another titty.
Anyway, we unlocked our way from that first room, and now we can head down here once we finish this up.
What was the Thrasher?
That's just a enemy that doesn't really do anything alone. In groups, it's a little bit more troublesome. And here, we just got an empty shaft. We had a tab on the wall there we couldn't get to, but we'll just skip that for now.
Oh.
Two mage, two Thrash.
See, this is where Robo should start spinning them.
Spin to win. Spin to win.
What would you call that technique, Ambi?
Spin to win.
I approve of that.
I would have expected something like Blade Tornado,
That'd be pretty
Death
nice, too.
Tornado.
Whirlwind win. Whirlwind win. Oh.
See? They got it! They know what they're doing!
They understand the principle of spin to win.
But yeah, these guys are only really dangerous in groups. Alone, you don't have to worry about them.
Does the big tornado get stronger the more of them there are, or?
No, but if there's more than two, then they can do more than one counterattack, I believe.
Ah.
Like that.
Well, time to find out. Or not.
Nice.
If you can time that perfectly, you can skip all of them, but I've never been good enough to do that.
Adrian had some moves.
Got them.
And more stairs.
I wonder what these, like, Owlbear statues are. Oh, Jesus. Did that one spit fire? I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
spit fire.
It did, but yeah, I'm not sure what it is either. And more stairs.
So many stairs. Well, maybe this is what was spitting fire. It wasn't the statue guy all along, it was that guy. Just hiding in the background. Do we know who that guy is? Do we see him in the palace, or?
Nope, just random enemy out of nowhere.
Oh.
That doesn't even match the model for any other enemies that we see in this time period.
Huh.
You might remember, by the way, that last time around, since it has been a while since we recorded the last one, Melkor gave us a ruby knife to use to destroy the Mammon Machine once we got there.
Oh.
We have the same red stone as the Mammon Machine itself, which we just got confirmed there from Masa is the Dreamstone.
Right.
Hmm. Who the fuck this prophet?
Well, he's dead.
Yep.
Jesus.
Maniacal laugh. Maniacal laugh.
She's actually doing the old lady kind of laugh. I saw that raised hand.
Yeah.
Roxy does that laugh sometimes. It's super cute.
How dare I was
They've
actually
gotten away from these
considering doing it right there, but since you pointed it out, no one will ever hear it.
That's a shame. Come on.
Curses.
Never.
Oh.
Struck down by my own hubris.
Let's see what we've got coming up.
Is it spin to win? Is that coming up?
It didn't look like it. Got some interesting ones, though. Oozy Punch, Luminaire, Frog Squash.
Those do sound fun. Sea Punch especially.
Switch things up again before we head on. Bring in Luca. Because we've got an elevator to deal with.
Oh, cool. Are there gonna be, like, enemies that come out on the elevator? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
It's the only reason to ever have an elevator in a video game.
It's a lot of fun when it happens.
Yeah.
Ascending or descending fall.
I can't remember what was the last game I played that had... I want to say Mass Effect, but I know Dead Space does it too, I think.
Mm.
We've got a triple tech apparently. Fire zone.
It was too good that Adrian didn't want to show us. Oh wait, that we just got it there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay,
And-
well...
Unfortunately, I haven't had a good chance to use it yet because it's an area around Robo, and the monsters are staying
Oh.
away from Robo.
Mm,
How rude. How rude.
he's too
I'll show
sexy
it off
for
at some
that
point. We're at the bottom of the elevator, but before we continue on, there was that tab that we couldn't get to, right at the top of the stairs. Unfortunately, you can't take the elevator back down to the bottom. So...
Was it worth it? Was it?
It was worth it for you guys, because you don't have to see it.
Scenario around Robo, is it Luca lights Chrono on fire and then Robo swings Chrono? Or well, kind of like the one where Luca lights Chrono's sword on fire and he spins it around.
I don't want to spoil it.
Oh.
And you might notice, by the way, that off screen I also swap party again, because we've got some elemental stuff coming up. I want the full suite.
I know you guys can't see it, but I just rolled my eyes.
If people forgot, Roxy isn't a fan of Marl.
Not even a little.
Not even a little. See how everyone else does the, like, one fist in the air punch kind of thing? Marl's the only one who doesn't.
She jumps for joy, though.
Dumb!
So you got those switches
This whole
flipped?
game is because of her.
It's a little bit because of Lavos.
Her! She is Lavos!
Whoa.
Oh my
Secret
god, what a
twist.
plot twist. She is Lavos. Holy shit, I figured out the game.
Glad you learned your neck was a suppressor system.
We've got a save point and a treasure chest, so obviously we've got coming up next is a boss
Boss
fight.
fight. Yep. Oh. One we've already had as well. Dalton.
Sort of.
Golem.
Remember that optional to beat boss that was extremely difficult?
Oh yeah. This dude.
Now we've got two of them.
Well. Well. Did we beat this dude?
No, we didn't. We died.
Ah.
But we're not gonna die this time.
And we're also getting hit by Dalton's half-health boulders.
Yep. These guys are about as tough as the original one was, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Look at fucking
They also
Marl.
are very fast, and there's two of them.
Jesus.
So is this another of those you're gonna lose fights?
Yeah, unfortunately this time it's not a plot battle. As you can see... Yep.
Oh.
So, came back with a different party arrangement.
Yeah!
The trick to this guy to make it a little bit easier, these guys are vulnerable to Hypno Wave.
Just put him to sleep.
And the second trick is that if you can get them copying one of your elements, they'll be a lot less damaging, because their elemental skills are much weaker than their physical. And your magic defense is probably going to be higher than your physical defense, in general.
Chrono just went ham on that guy.
There's one down.
Hey.
After a bit, we'll show off Chrono's new skill and take the other. This is Luminary's ultimate tech.
That was a big explosion.
Yeah. I think unedited, this boss fight was something like 6 minutes because of all the constant rehealing I had to do. So I trimmed this one down a little.
Could we use the same tactic to, what was it, beat the original boss? The optional
Yeah,
dude?
I believe the original one was vulnerable to Hypno Wave, but I'm not positive about that.
Please tell me Lavos is gonna eat him. Oh, now you do.
Seriously, I love the idea of someone that just keeps running away because he doesn't want to die before he can't die. Like, that's literally all that Dalton cares about.
Just never dying.
Yeah. So let's heal up a bit after that boss fight.
Oh.
Before we continue on to face off against Queen Zeal.
You want her face off. So, is she Nicolas Cage or is she Keanu Reeves in this situation?
Nicolas Cage.
Why'd you say Keanu Reeves?
Oh, but yeah,
It's
not Keanu Reeves. The
who is
other
it?
guy that was in that.
John Travolta?
John Travolta.
Yes, John Travolta.
Wow!
But-
Wow! Okay! Wow! I've seen Face Off like once, like a billion years ago, but okay. Okay, how dare you slander Keanu Reeves' good name?
Anyway, brought in Marl just in case I needed some extra healing. So, sorry about that, Roxy.
It's okay.
And ran into a new that was so suicidal about what's going on, just jumped off into the pit.
Shal is fucking dead.
Poor Shala.
Shal is down for the count.
Things are not going well here.
Shal's like, fuck you, Mom. Chrono, just run towards the machine with the red knife in hand. Somersault into the machine.
Quickly, let's shout what we're doing. Pretty good throw.
And the knife transformed away into the Mammon machine, turned into the Masamune.
Oh.
Oh, so it's Dreamstone imbued with the power
Lavos'
of
power?
the Mammon machine, maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
Which would then, wouldn't that make it the power of Lavos?
Well, it's also got Maza and Mune still in there. So
Oh, yeah.
maybe both?
Hmm.
Speaking of Lavos,
Oh,
Ooh.
no. It's fucking disgusting. It is disgusting! Oh, God. We're fucked.
Oh, there.
I'm sorry for laughing, but goodbye, Marl. Goodbye. No.
Oh, it's awkward.
We're all fucked. Lavos' face sheath thing looks like 3 balls, and it's weird. It's like a tripod.
Who's this?
What?
Hey! It's Magus. Hi, Magus.
He could have jumped in before we died. Huh.
So why was he trying to summon him later?
Probably to punch him personally in the face.
Hmm.
Shala? Shalalala.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
The almighty life force of Lavos. I didn't ask for this power. Did she literally just hop on top of Lavos? She's gonna take a ride?
yep.
Yep.
Magus, you should have punched Lavos in the eye when you had the chance. The darkness? Ooh. I was trying to use a D&D term there and it's too late.
He did just punch Lavos in the eye.
Wasn't
And then I
quite
think-
enough, though.
Stabbed him with something.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
A little bit.
Frog is not the
Frog
time.
has his priorities straight, okay? He knows.
He's not going to let Lavos kill Magus before he has a chance.
Yeah. Is Chrono just walking over to people like, let me hear your side of the story.
It's interesting what Magus said, by the way.
I missed it because it's going by so fast.
Oh, sorry. He was worried about Shala.
Oh, huh. Oh, that was him saying, okay. So he does know Shala personally. Is it because he's a prophet since he came to this time, or did he know her before that? What the fuck is Chrono doing?
Facing off against Lavos himself.
Tell him, boy, bye.
What's that?
What just happened?
Fuck.
Were we just incinerated across time?
Until next time.
What? What? How could you end it like that? Oh my god. Okay. Alright.
Well.
Okay.
Well. Wellity, wellity, well.
That's why Chrono is a true hero.
Well, he told that boy, bye.
Janus did warn us. One among us would shortly perish.
He did worse. I didn't make it be Chrono, though. God damn.
Is Magus Janus? Your silence.
The silence.
What? What?
Not
What?
giving anything away.
Well, everyone, like, comment, and subscribe, and come back next time to see the aftermath of Chrono's sacrifice. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.